Hello,
How are you?
I'm fine, and you?
I'm fine too. So, are we going to be talking about something today?
Yeah, today we're going to talk about Spartan Persian War.
Spartan Persian War. So, what are you going to talk about in it specifically?
Yeah, it's actually quite easy because it was a very short war,
Yes.
both of them.
Yes.
And in total there were two wars in the Spartan Persian, between Sparta and Persia during the history, the Greeks and the Persians. The other war, of course, is Alexander the Great, and that's the longest war within all of them.
All right.
That is the most complicated one, so I won't be able to cover that. I guess that's another video alone. It's so big and vast. But we're going to do the first two Spartan Greek and Persian wars.
All right.
You see, the Persians, when they began, were just isolated village in an isolated area inside of Iran.
Yes.
However, then expanded. And when they were trying to expand, there was just one thing I need to tell you before I get into the story, is that Greek at that time was one of the most developed and the most best at architect in the entire world. Yeah, it was one of the best. You can clearly see that by going into Sparta or Athens in one of the Greek cities. But anyways, you see, they had a great influence all in southern Turkey, in the southern coastal Turkey.
Yes.
And you see, right beside them was a huge and powerful nation known as Anidia. I guess. Yeah, you see. Then when Persia was invading into Anidia and it invaded, then you see, it tried to take a city known as when they were trying to take the influence which the Greeks had over southern Turkey, the Persians when invaded that area. You see, then the Greeks supported a few Greek cities supported the resistance, southern Turkey.
Right.
That's why he sent out an invasion into Greece. But there was the first commander who actually failed in the invasion during his first battle. He then feared that he might get killed when he goes back to Persia of this huge failure with such huge armies. That is why he began a rebellion in southern Turkey, in which there were two main suppliers and backers of the rebellion, except the general, which was Astarti, which is a Greek city, and then there's Athens. One of these two, both of these cities were supporting the Ionian rebellion, the city of Ionian was rebellion.
Okay, can you talk like an Italian for a second? Say something. Like give a command. What are you doing, Italian soldier here? Are you a rebel? Okay, just talk like an Italian rebel. In Britain.
Irish.
Okay, Irish then.
I don't know Irish accent.
Alright, just try it.
Okay, anyways. So,
Where are my weasel bees?
come on.
Okay.
Okay, you see, when the Ottoman Empire was trying to invade when the rebellion was crushed after some time, there was then an invasion into Greece to take revenge from the cities who supplied and backed up the rebellion in southern Turkey. Then Persia, you see, tried to invade. There were 10,000 immortals who tried to 10,000 immortals, 10,000 infantries, and 5,000 archers, and 300 to 600 cavalry. Yeah.
I love cavalry. Aren't they good at war?
Very good indeed, but except that.
Especially for strategy purposes.
Yeah. But heavy infantry is quite difficult to get.
Not with ranged spears, etc.
Yeah. But still, it's not really useful.
Yeah.
Right
Alright.
now we're talking about another thing.
Right.
But they are very useful.
They are useful, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but still, there was only 300 to 600 cavalry.
But all that matters is the strategy itself,
Yeah,
because Ottomans were quite ruthless. They had all the weaponries, although it was the Alexander's army that won.
The Persians, not the Ottomans.
Well, the Persians, sorry, yeah.
The Ottomans.
The Ottomans, no, Ottomans also fought.
Came after Islam came.
Yes, no,
The Persians were before even Christ born.
Yes, I'm talking about Persians, and I'm also talking about Ottomans at the same time. The Ottomans, like in the recent wars, before.
No. You see, the Ottomans actually started to get weakened due to the governments. Otherwise, they were very powerful. Where you see, the defeats were only mainly in Vienna and a few more city parts among them in like other places.
Right.
Otherwise, the governors became very weak. They became corrupted, and that is the reason how they were started to get 100-year-long weak. They were known as the sick man of Europe because the decline was 100 years long. You see, this is how powerful they were. That it took 100 years to decline them. This is how powerful they became. But of course, World War I had to come up, and the British and France split the cake between themselves.
I'm talking about recent time Ottomans, by the way.
Okay. The Ottomans don't exist now. And why don't we just get down to Sparta and Persia war, okay?
Right.
As I said, then the Persians got angry. Darius the Great, which was basically the king of Persia, led out an invasion to Greece, to Sparta and Athens, something like Athens or some other city like this type of names like this. And then when he came, he went to Athens and was able to burn. He enslaved the Persian army enslaved and burned the entire city to the ground. They then tried to invade Athens, but Athens was one of the most powerful city-states in Greece. You see, Greece is not like a real...
Athens was well protected. And had lots of temples too.
Don't care about temples.
Yes, temples matched the Lord. That's from Zeus and Poseidon they were gods at that time.
Yes.
Yeah, if we're talking culturally.
No.
The cultural aspect of Athens and Greece.
You that Athens was also a very powerful city, but the problem is that
they had lots of gold, that they got from the booty of the wars.
The Persia was one of the richest and the superpower of the age. Remember that.
Yes,
superpower of the age, and it was the second largest empire, or you can say nation in that age. You know what was the first largest empire or nation during that age? China.
In this age?
During that age.
Yes, during that, but China was so busy in its own civil wars at that time. Yeah. It was very busy. Yeah, it didn't even want to get to World War One or World War Two because.
No, in World War One it didn't influence.
Yeah, you could say no, but that didn't really matter. That was less than 1%. They did send a few troops to Canada. I've heard. Yes, they did secretly.
Laborers.
Yeah, laborers.
Laborers to all over. Huge amounts of laborers. China had lots of laborers.
Yeah. Okay, I thought that was
laborers
troops.
across all of Europe.
But some suggest they were actually troops, secret troops.
I don't think that's really a matter. Then there were only a few thousand troops, which is nothing. Anyways, I don't want to talk about World War I, otherwise the Spartan-Persian War would look pesky in the numbers. You see, during this battle, then the Battle of Mamre came up, and in that battle, Athens did not lose, but won, even though it got outnumbered. It was outnumbered.
And what was the reason behind?
The reason behind it was clear: better equipment, and you see, the Persians had a bunch of conscripts. The main army were the immortals. Yeah,
the immortals?
Yeah.
No, you gotta be kidding me.
Yeah. No. Do you know that's the fact which I'm about to tell you? Do you know why they were called the immortals?
Yes, because they did not die.
Oh, come on, everyone dies.
Fine then. Well, some of them were. Well, I've heard that there were legends that Alexander was trying to find the fountain of youth. If you're referring to that.
Come on, there's no fountain of youth. No,
Well, I think then the fact of the matter should be that there weren't many casualties during those wars, and because they had such a strategy, such a great strategy, that not a single soul died during war.
The immortals were very quick,
From their side.
They died a lot because they were the real army and did the main job, and they were the center of the group.
Right. So they should be called the mortals.
Do you know? Why?
No, they should be called the mortals.
No. Do you know? That's the fact which I'm about to tell you.
Yeah, tell me the fact.
The reason they are called immortals is because, you see, they're exactly 10,000. They never change. The number never changes. But the people do. That's the trick behind it. They never increase in the numbers or decrease the numbers. If one immortal dies during the battle, the other comes in.
So this is substitute.
It gives the illusion of the other enemy that the immortal, that the enemy side, that the Persians, our main army, is immortal.
Oh.
But in real life, they were just sending off people.
What about the dead bodies? Why can't you see them on the ground?
Well, you see, they're
and able to identify.
Oh, there are very few people, and there's several. You know, when the people see the immortals, they completely surrender. Some people go on and fight, and they only know, but no one believes them because, of course, 10,000 never change even a single number. That's quite astonishing. Imagine you keep.
Now you're speaking Irish.
No, whatever.
My soldier.
Oh, come on, okay.
All right.
There's 50. Imagine you're fighting on 50 soldiers with a gun, and they have a bunch of rifles.
All right.
And you're shooting them, okay?
Shoot them.
Okay, shoot them.
Do. Okay, now me. All right.
Okay, but then it's a mortar gun. Anyways, but then you see that the number never changes.
Yeah.
Always the same number.
They're immortal.
They're the immortals. They never change. The number never changes. Neither increases nor decreases.
No,
you get the illusion that they're immortal. You can never kill them. You can never die. They can never die. They'll just keep on swarming, and then your bullets will run out. Or maybe you'll just die. Then
why don't they just have dummies?
Yeah, they are. Most of the rest of the army are conscripts.
Oh.
Conscripts are basically.
Okay, can we each wrap this up because it's already 12 minutes into the video?
Oh yeah. Okay, anyways, you see, then during the Battle of Maramoth or something, okay, Maramoth, the Battle of Maramoth, during the Battle of Maramoth, the Athens got a decisive victory from the Persians, and Darius the Great was forced to retreat back to Persia. According to modern facts, they state that he was preparing for another invasion of Greece, but then he suddenly died.
All right.
He died. Naturally, he was not killed or anything. He naturally died. Then
maybe the gods were angry. Zeus, as in reference to that. Yes, you don't know how much culture is important in their time. It actually, and religion as well for them.
Oh come on, okay. Let me tell you, there was then.
That's why they used to build such huge.
Come on.
Yeah, hello. I have a right to comment.
I need a stick to the topic, as you already said.
Okay, fine. Let's continue because there's already 13 minutes into the video.
That's exactly what I was saying, and you were talking about the Greek gods. Come on.
No, well, actually, that did play a decisive part.
Get on. Let's get on.
Sure.
Okay.
Why
I didn't even get to the second Spartan Persian battle. Well, anyways, you see, what they finally lost. Darius the Great died. It's a summary. You see, that's simple. Let's give a summary to you. No. This video is not getting over yet, so I won't give the summary. Anyways, you see, that's why when his son got in position of the king, he carried out an invasion 10 years later. He carried out an invasion.
Is that a revenge?
Correct. He was about to avenge
his father's death, but his father died
naturally.
No,
he was about to avenge the defeat of Persia. And his father.
Oh, great Persia! I cry for thee.
And avenge his father. Because his father got really ill after the war.
Oh yeah, I suppose it did impact his temperament.
I think he got an injury or something.
Oh, okay. Well, then you don't really say it was a natural death.
But we still don't know. It's just a few facts, different facts. It's my hypothesis. Why would he want to avenge his father if his father didn't get ill or that? Otherwise, they still had the power to continue the battle simply by calling a reinforcement, but instead they retreated. I think he was ill or injured or something.
Alright.
According to me, I didn't even check this on internet, so don't believe me.
Okay, continue.
Okay, see. So then the other king came in, tried to fight over, and this time 10th of the Greece only continued to battle on Persia. The rest to continue to stay neutral or bow down to Persia. They were led. They were called it was the alliance. You see, this coalition was led by two very important cities in Greece, Athens and Sparta.
Sparta, my favorite.
And that's Sparta.
I love those Spartan wars.
Specifically in Battle of Thermopylae.
Ah.
Yeah, I need to tell you about that, okay, as well.
Later on.
Yeah, later on.
I really love those games
Spartans,
they used to play.
The Spartan shields and then the golden armor. Ooh. And then such a huge, and such
fancy.
Speed. There's the hoplites.
The hoplites?
The hoplites.
Ah.
They're very.
What about what about them spears?
Yeah.
But the spears were and the phalanx.
The phalanx, for
God's The phalanx was a strategy, I know.
Alexander the Great.
Well, then it was still part of the Greek. Well, it was not Greek important.
It was Macedonia, and Macedonia didn't exist till the.
Talking about Greece. We're talking about just a nation that develops. You know, back here, a nation develops and keeps on developing for some time.
Yeah, but that's after the Second War.
Well then, but still, it did later on.
The phalanx did not. Okay, let me tell you.
Fine, the phalanx did not exist at that time, but it did. It will exist in the future.
Yes, by Macedonia.
But
not
by
Greece.
Macedonia, I never said
Greece,
it was
not Greece. Not Greece.
Fine,
because
not Greece.
According to the Greeks at that time, the Macedonians were un-Greek.
Okay, well that is a fact that I was unaware of, so forgive me for that.
Yes. Do you know, they call the Macedonians semi-barbarians and they call the Persians barbarians.
No, they call them they call them the barbarians, but they also call them the uncivilized. Word that I don't. Yeah.
Anyways, see, Sparta had hoplites. And the one famous name, I guess many people know, who I at least know a little bit of history of Sparta. Every single time they hear Sparta, they think of Leonidas. Yeah, something like that, Leonidas. It's quite a Spartan name, Greek name anyway. Leonidas. I've heard some Greek names and they're very long, but this is very easy. Leonidas, okay? He is a very important figure after some time, like after 1-2 minutes. You see, Persia invaded it, and then there was a battle to the north of it, to the north of Sparta, which was known as the main battle of Greece. During the invasion, but the problem is that it didn't matter. There was no significance in it. It was just a common battle in which there's a bunch of fighting. Yeah, but
yeah, I remember they called the Ottomans savages.
That's the Ottoman fight you always get to.
Sorry, not
You mess up. You mess up really bad at history. You really mess up history. You know, lots of
Persia.
Yes, fine.
Just yes. Which is modern day Ottoman. Not modern day. You know what? I'm living in the 90s, alright? So forgive me. Early 90s, yes. Yeah, literally. I just believe that Ottoman Empire. I want to believe Ottoman Empire exists, and then there's Austro-Hungary separated.
That's 1918.
Yeah, well, I said early 90s. That's what I said.
I
said early 90s.
Early 90s meaning the early 1990s. Meaning you only were 10 years later you got
No, the 1900s then.
Yeah, 1900s.
To be more precise. For your sake.
Yeah, 90s.
Fine then, late 1800s.
Late 1800s, okay, that's a very good word.
Yes, that's a good
word.
Finally, yeah, okay. I'm gonna crop it
out. But the main battle, the significant battle, was led by Leonidas. Not Leonardo,
Leonidas.
In the fields.
And the video is 20 minutes long already, so I think we should cut it off.
No.
Alright, fine.
No, just one thing.
End it.
No. Just
Five.
One more.
Fine, finish.
You see, It was they were they were passing through the Thermopylae by a Spartan traitor who gave them another route from the south, which they had to go through the hills of Thermopylae to reach into Sparta from the back and attack them from the back. But the main battle was going on north. It consisted of 10,000 soldiers.
Okay, you have so many hands. Yes.
I do have 10, and everyone has 10.
Shadow.
Oh, yeah. Anyway, 10,000 soldiers. And do you know what they were facing?
I don't know.
300 Spartans led by Leonidas.
300.
300 Spartans led by Leonidas.
Right.
Defending the Thermopylae and the Hot Gates.
All right.
The Hot Gates is basically like there's a mountain up here, there's a mountain up here. The only way to go is up here. This is the Hot Gates. And 300 Spartans and Leonidas stayed here. They held the ground and fought the Persians there. Thousands of Persians died in that battle.
Okay.
But Leonidas died.
Time to end the video.
Okay, but let me just tell you a few stats.
Tell me.
Do you know, during the second battle, they were like, according to some stats, that there were 500,000 Persians invaded. During the second invasion. During the second Spartan-Persian War. But during the first Spartan-Persian War, do you know what Sparta was holding off from?
No.
Only 30,000 against 500,000.
Beautiful.
And Greece won because Athens held out long.
Long live Athens.
Athens held out strong.
Good for you, Athens.
Sparta also held out strong. I like Sparta more. Anyways, continue at the end of the video.
Goodbye. Say bye.
I'm tired.